Hi guys!
Hello everyone!
Welcome back to BTN Vlogs.
Karibu sana.
We hope you guys are doing very well. As we are fine, and today we are bringing you a video about our first trimester extreme symptoms.
Yes.
I'm saying ours because I went through them, but we went through them. If
yeah,
you know, if you know what I mean. Like somehow when something affects me, some also affects him. So some of you maybe have already gone through pregnancy, you have children and you know some of these symptoms, but for those of you who don't know, we are going to share with you. Maybe ours was a bit extreme.
Yeah.
To be honest, ours was really extreme. But anyway, let's get into it inside the video.
Stay tuned.
Alright, so guys, our pregnancy started normally. In fact, we were clueless. We didn't know what to expect because in our previous pregnancy, the one that ended in a miscarriage, we didn't really have any symptoms before.
Any symptom was nothing.
Yeah, it actually only had, like, I felt like I had, my breasts were really growing.
Yeah.
But then suddenly after that, it just disappeared.
Yes, true. But this time, it was very different.
Very different. So the first few weeks, it was like, I'm kind of, in fact, you know, the funny thing is, I remember thinking, hey, people say they have cravings, and then I was like, the first time I was like, I'm craving, I don't know, crepes or something. Then you bought crepes, I ate, but to be honest, it wasn't really even a craving. It was
just I want to eat this today.
Yeah, and then imagining in my head, maybe this is what cravings are. Then as we went on, maybe like week 5, around week 5, week 6, I started noticing I can't eat in the morning, and at lunchtime I feel really like bad, like kind of nausea. I feel bad. But I was still eating, and I really loved oranges at that time.
Yes.
And I loved also winter beans. Then suddenly it got to a point where I could eat in the morning, and at lunchtime I could struggle to eat, but it was okay, it was staying in my stomach. Then at night I would throw up.
Yeah, for sure, at night, every night. So it was not morning sickness.
Yeah.
but evening sickness.
Yeah, and I actually came to learn that most women have evening sickness, but they just call it morning sickness.
Oh, okay.
And the funny thing is, I was told, I don't know if it's true, tell us guys you think it's true, that the person who named it morning sickness is actually a man and not a woman.
Really?
I heard it, I'm not sure, I can't prove. Tell us if you guys know, or we need to search more about it. But it makes sense, maybe like it was a man, a doctor who decided to name it morning sickness. Yeah, but most women have it in the evening, some in the morning, some throughout the day. So for like a week or 2 weeks, maybe like a week and a half, I kept on vomiting every day in the evening. So what I will do, I will eat in the morning, lunchtime, in the evening, not really, and then I will go to bed early. Then when it got to week 8, around week 8, I started becoming very sick. Like, I couldn't eat in the morning, I couldn't eat at lunchtime, and I couldn't eat at night. Yeah,
and I used to make breakfast for her before going to work. So I was spending my time every morning doing the breakfast for her, but at the end she will throw out. Yeah,
when he comes back, he finds that I've not eaten anything. Because for me, I work from home, so I wake up late, and then he goes to work very early.
Yes.
So he would come, and then, you know, by the way, let me tell you, he'll come, he'll be like, you haven't eaten what I made for you. But like, I tried. Let me tell you guys, you try to eat, it's just not getting in. It gets in that you just want to throw up. So at that time, it started gradually becoming so bad that I couldn't even drink water.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the other thing that was now cropping up at this time was like I was having a lot of saliva in my mouth. So like I sit like this, I had a cup. So a cup, I sit like this, saliva gets so much in my mouth, I want to throw. So because I was going to school, we decided to get like a cup and a straw the first few days before I became very sick. A cup and a straw, and then so in class, like instead of me, I would pretend that I'm sipping, but in reality I'm actually spitting inside the cup. So the teacher was like, hey, today Martin, you decided you're coming with juice. I'm like, because I didn't want people to know like I'm spitting.
Yeah, or pregnant, because it was the first weeks of pregnancy. So we will not say tell to anyone.
Yeah, at that time, you know, especially after the experience we went through, you just don't want to just be, oh, you know. Yeah, so what happened now when I became really sick, like I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink water, the saliva was like now 2 cups, I couldn't even walk, I didn't have strength. We went to our doctor.
Yeah.
And then our doctor gave us some medications and told us, if you're very sick like this, try this medication, maybe it will help you to start eating a little bit. When I took the first time, that night I felt better.
Yeah, she felt better and it worked kidogo, like for 2-3 days.
I remember it was only working during the night, and then in the morning, the same cycle begins. Then I drink it at night, it kind of works. So I eat like maybe 5 fries.
Yeah, 5 fries. What else?
Something small, nuts, and then in the morning the cycle continues. And this medicine I was not supposed to keep taking a lot, like it was a prescription. So I actually took it for 3 days, that's right, but it was only working in those evenings.
Yeah, but why 3 days? It was not supposed to take for 3 days? Why you took it for 3 days? You had hallucination, right?
Yes. So the thing that happened, when I first took, the first day was good. The second day when I took it at night, I couldn't sleep. I was hallucinating. Like, you see the way you close your eyes, and then I start, in my mind, the medicines that were close to my bed, they were bad for me, they were attacking me. Like, it was, you know, if you know what hallucination means. My goodness, I couldn't take that medicine past the 3 days.
Yeah, for sure.
Then I became now extremely sick. Extremely sick. I couldn't eat anything. Now I had aversions to everything. Like the oranges that I loved, I couldn't take. He tried to bring me, I don't know, crackers. I don't know what
bread.
He was buying.
Hard bread. Crepes. The things she loved before.
Yeah.
Even chicken. And we are girl eating no chicken.
and
desperate.
Also, yeah, and also the things that you are being advised by, like, maybe on the internet when we read what foods are good for, like pregnancy, when you're having nausea, you know, they tell
like
you crackers,
bread.
This drink, it's called what, the juice that ginger ale.
Yeah, ginger ale. Everything with ginger it helps. But that time for her,
I couldn't. Nothing worked.
Even crackers.
Nothing.
So I was so much desperate, but I was so strong this time because I didn't want to give up.
Yeah, like we know, we were already in the middle of it, so it's the only option is to go ahead.
Yeah.
So we took another appointment and went back to the doctor, and this time round, I had lost so much weight. I had lost 11 kilograms.
Yeah, 11 kgs you lost. It was
in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, so when the doctor measured our weight, she even before she took the weight, she just looked at me when I was going to walk to the place to stand, and she was like, hey, you've really lost weight, because my trouser, actually at this point, only 2 of my trousers were fitting me.
Yeah, for sure.
Only 2 of my trousers were fitting me, the rest were like falling off, like you could just see there's a very big difference in the trousers. So the doctor told me, hey, you've really lost a lot of weight, you don't look the same. Then when I took the weight, it was 11 kgs below my previous weight when we first came, the previous time we came to the doctor. So she was like, this one does not sound good. I don't know why the medicine that I gave you is not working. I'm going to give you another medicine, and tomorrow you have to go and do a blood test. Because she told me, if you are not eating, if you are not drinking, it means you also don't have water, you don't have minerals in your body.
Minerals. All minerals was very down.
Yeah, it was
below the usual standards.
Yeah. So what we did, but at that time, by the way, for me, I was just really trying, thinking, okay, pregnancy is like this. You know, you are down, you're beaten, you're down, but like, you've never had this experience.
Yeah.
I've never been near someone who is pregnant like the whole journey, so I don't know if this is extreme or, you know. So we went, got the medicines, then the next day we went and did the blood test. Oh my God, I had no sodium.
Yeah, no sodium, no magnesium, no iron.
Yeah, like everything was just really very low.
The blood cells were a bit down, so it was nothing in her body.
Yeah. And when you do the blood test, the laboratory sends to your doctor the results.
Yeah.
So immediately the doctor called us and told him, you only have until the end of today. She gave us 2 days, 1 day. She told us if by tomorrow she's not drinking water, she's not doing anything, you go to the emergency because she needs to be put for a drip.
Yeah, for fruits.
Yeah,
so that she can read that herself.
Yeah, to get the energy back, to get the sodium, because now it's very dangerous if you don't have those minerals that are in your body. I'm telling you, when I just had doctor and when I just heard that I need to go to the emergency, my God, I cried that night.
Yeah, for sure.
I cried because I was just thinking, I've never been admitted here in France. No one likes to be admitted in the hospital. I was already in a very bad situation, just thinking of me being in bed the whole day. And at this time, my doctor gave me stay at home.
Yeah, a bed rest.
Bed rest, permanent bed rest.
And guess what? It was for Christmas.
Yes,
so imagine,
December.
Yeah, December, before Christmas, going to hospital and you are alone, spending your Christmas and after Christmas there.
Alone. Actually, the bed rest was the whole of December.
Yeah, the bed rest. But then, when we went to our doctor to say you are very sick, was at Christmas.
Yeah, it was at Christmas that now I was really over sick, but the bed rest of not going outside the home and just staying was for the whole of December. Yeah, so now that night, guys, I cried. I was just thinking, being admitted at a time of corona means I'm going to be in hospital alone.
Yeah.
I already feel so bad that I'm here at home alone when he's working. Of course, he takes care of me the whole night, in the evening he cooks for me, but I have someone close to me. So me, I was just thinking of being surrounded by doctors, nurses, and having fluids. These are already needles. I'm already sick. I was just like, I don't know how we do this. I cried that night.
Yeah, for sure.
I cried, and then of course he was comforting me. He was telling me, don't worry, even if you go to hospital, it's for the best. You're going to go there and you'll get back strength and everything will be well.
Yeah. The thing is, if one is down, the other one, the partner, should not be down too.
Yeah.
Because one has to be strong, very strong, to support the other one.
Exactly.
So my role, my part was to be very strong. But inside of me, I was
not strong.
I was like very sad for her. I was like so much. I was not powerful. I was nothing. I can't do anything. It just. She can't eat, she can't drink, and me, I was trying my best every night, every morning to feed her, and she was not
even eating. Yeah, and the thing is, I'm telling you it right. I remember
I tried everything. I went to city downtown to look for watermelon.
Because at that time I was just thinking, maybe what if I eat watermelon, maybe watermelon will work. Because we had tried everything we had thought of. Then at this time, there was no watermelon in the market here. For those of you who live in these countries that have winter and summer, you know that some fruits disappear during winter and come back during summer.
Yes.
And watermelon is one of them.
Yes.
So he looked for watermelon. You went to
I went to supermarket, marketplace, in the street. I went to a special African street in Bordeaux. No watermelon.
No watermelon. So every time he would come home, I was hopeful there's watermelon. Oh my God, there's no watermelon. But in the end, I was just like, it's fine. There's nothing we can do about it. There's no watermelon. But in reality, I wasn't really craving something particular. But at that time, I just thought in my mind that watermelon would work.
And if you bring something you love, maybe it will work.
Yeah.
So in my mind was maybe it will work this time. So I was 100 motivated. So I went, I drive for 30 minutes. I spent my morning there, but it was.
Yeah, we didn't get it.
No, I didn't get it.
Yeah, and then also I had very strong aversions to meat. At this point, I couldn't look at a picture of meat and my stomach doesn't turn. By the way, I quit social media at this point. I didn't go to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, because if you're following people who are cooking, or just anyone can post a food, like can post meat, chicken, I don't know, any kind of meat. Every time I just saw a picture of something that is grilled or something that my stomach would just turn, I'd feel bad, and sometimes I would throw up. So I quit for some time. Of course, even by this time, we weren't even active because of our story. We weren't even active on social media. We were just taking our time off But at this time, like I really took off social media from my list. And also to mention, my vomiting was like I would vomit like 6 times in a day.
Yeah.
So imagine you're not eating, you're not drinking water, and you're just vomiting saliva, bile, like the liquids in the stomach. So I could have really bad stomach pains at night, and then I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, and that's why she lost a lot of weight, because 6 times in a day, without eating, without drinking, so it was all stock.
Yeah, it was really bad. So what happened now, they gave us the medication, and then we will do a video actually after this to tell you about the miracles that happened to me during, even when the times were really bad. I'm telling you, I had miracles. God saw me through. So expect a video to come where I'll talk about my recovery from all these extreme symptoms, and also I will share a video to share tips about what I did with the saliva, because I had too much excess saliva. Like in one day, I would give like 500 milliliters or even 2 cups, which is 2 cups of saliva the whole day. So you can imagine, and maybe some women go through that. So I'd like to share some of those tips that worked for me. A video will come in the future. Yeah, so guys, those are some of those symptoms that I went through, but really God saved us. So we're just here to testify, not to scare anyone. And by the way, if you are pregnant and you go through these extreme symptoms, sometimes it happens to some few women, but not everyone.
Not everyone. And even if it's difficult time, you will always go out and you will come through it like a winner.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid, or don't be like, it's scary, I don't want to experience this. You will be a winner. Yeah, just pray about it, go to your doctor, take the medications if it's necessary, and keep a positive mindset. Don't listen to people who tell you everyone gets pregnant, everyone feels like this. You know, your experience is your experience and it's unique. So at this time, don't take in negative people taking you negative things, because you're already going through a hard time. You don't need negativity around you. Yes.
Yeah. So guys, feel free to comment and let us know how was your pregnancy experience, or what do you think about this video. And don't forget to like the video to keep us motivated, and of course to subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you can be notified when we bring you new videos.
Yes, and share.
Exactly. Share. Let's grow the meteor.
Yes, family.
Otherwise, have a blessed time. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.
See you.
Bye.